welcome, welcome. So this is the manga report uh, episode. Actually, hold on. Let's exit out of this because we are now using Streamlabs today. So this is the manga report. I believe this is episode. No, sorry, manga review episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. The titles that we are doing on today's episode are all coming from Viz Media. And on top of that, they're all have anime tie-ins. That was actually the reason why I picked these 5 titles. Um, so let me take this off. Oh wait, can you see me? Am I too close? We fix the camera. My bad. Hold on. Let me get that right. Is that better? All right, I think that's good. I think that's good levels. Okay, so again, this is these are our 5 titles for the week of if you can see, it is Tokyo Ghoul, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, One Punch Man, Kaguya-sama Love is War, and Komi-san Can't Communicate. So those are our 5 recommendations for the week of April. Oh man, what week was this? April 2nd, right? Not April, March 2nd. I don't even know what today is. Today is the 8th of March. No, May. Sorry. So sorry, May 4th. There we go. Oh my god, I had to bring up the calendar. I didn't even know what today was or this week was. All days are running together. Blame it on the quarantine. All our days are running. Okay, so get that out of the way. Again, so first up, title we recommending our first title was Tokyo Ghoul. So let's get to that real quick. The summary on it is ghouls live among us, the same as normal people in every way except for their craving for human flesh. Most of people know Tokyo Ghoul, as it again has been animated, so a lot of people have watched it, so they know how it starts off. King Kaneki meets this beautiful lady at a cafe spot. They're both in like the same kind of author, so they have an interest in books. But in actuality, it was a setup so that Rise could try to eat Ken. Uh, but something that happened outside of her plan was an accident that then had him get fused with ghoul parts. So he is now half human, half ghoul. Then he gets basically drawn into this war that he was not a part of, or this was not aware of actually. That there are ghouls or flesh eating or human consuming creatures in the world that he's now part of. He ends up leading, let's see, a couple of resistances. Then he has another identity crisis that happens later on in the story. He goes through a lot actually. Um, and I would say is the better for it all. With everything he's faced. Um, Next on this list is, you know what? Should I put some music on? I'm not sure. Sometimes I have music playing in the background of my. I've recently started doing that. Bear me for a second. I'm sending out invites to the channel as soon as I find it. I gotta find the Discord channel. My bad, guys. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. I think I found it. Hold on. There we go. All right, so I sent out the notification. Maybe I should actually send the link. That might actually be better. Okay, so there it is. That's our first title again, Tokyo Ghoul. Um, the next title for the week of May 4th, 2020 is and again, all of these have anime tie-ins. So if you want to watch them, you can watch them. If you want to read them, you can read them. All right. So again, I sent the link. All right, so this is Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. This is our second title for the week of May 4th, 2020. So story. We'll get the narration here. Tanjiro sets out on the path of a demon slayer to save his sister and avenge his family. So again, like I went over in the announcement, the recommendation video. Situation is uh our main character, Tundro, goes to village to make some money to try to get food and have resources for the family. On the way back, a bad a snowstorm hits, so he stays at a neighbor's house or a close friend's house. While there, his family is attacked. He comes home to find that all of his family is dead, and the only survivor is his little sister, who is turning into a demon. So then he sets out on a journey to try to find a cure for her and get revenge on the demon who turned him. Again, this has anime tie-in. So if you have seen the anime like I have, then you know what he's gone through in that. Waiting for second season. That's gonna be. I just know that series is gonna be amazing. Probably gonna end up continuing to read it as well, just so I can kind of know what's coming down the road, basically. Though with Demon Slayer, our main character has to train in order to obtain abilities. Matter of fact, I said I was gonna do this. I'm sorry, I forgot to do this for Tokyo Ghoul. Preview. So we can kind of see what it looks like even on the app. So if you have the Viz Media app, this is how it kind of works. Slide by page, it'll tell you how to go through. So actually, it reads. Oh snap! It's read traditional, left to right. So yeah, these are our breakdowns of our earlier chapters, showing the the journey he goes through. So yeah, this is him going to the village to help out the family, uh, and then I don't know. Do I? No, the preview's not over, is it? Yes, this is 59. So yeah, here's him coming back, finding his family dead. Then him finding oh my god, what is this guy's name? Oh my god, I can. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? Mm. God, it starts with a G. Ge, oh no, my god, what is his name? Oh god, I'm drawing a blank. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on his name? I forgot to pix it right now. I could probably find some artwork and have his name tagged to it. Um, is it Kinjiro? No, that's not right. Maybe is it Kinjiro? Oh, I can't even remember right now. Okay, but this is the fight that he has with him. Because he doesn't want to he doesn't want his little sister to die. He's pleading with him his case about how she hasn't eaten any humans. And uh, then this leads to our our main character um, going out, and yeah, then his sister protects him. Then leads to our main character being told where to go to practice his abilities, to learn. Oh, Giyu Tomioka. There it is. I could not remember his name. I was spazzing for a second. I was like, "What the heck is this guy's name?" Um, but yeah, so Tanjiro is told to go to this mountain to look for this Mr. Earl Kodaki, and he will teach him the ways of Demon Slayer, in order to do what he said he promised he would do, which is protect his sister and find a cure and also get revenge. So basically, Gyo takes a chance on this situation and lets him go. Uh, the I'm gonna go back to Tokyo Ghoul too. Just so I'm sorry, I forgot about the preview button. Um, so it's a lot of emotion in this story. You really get attached to Tanjiro's plight, and a lot of people like Nezuko because her character is hilarious. As a character who doesn't speak, she does have a lot of expressive facial uh, faces, and she can change her size. So she's can get like super small, chibi version of herself, and then she can grow big too. So it's crazy. But Nezuko has a big fandom behind her. So now I said I'm apologize because I didn't do this. I'm gonna go do Tokyo Ghoul real quick, uh, just so we can do the preview of that as well, so you can just kind of see our arc starting. So here we have Ken Kaneki. Jump to page 5. Ken Kaneki. Jump to page 8. So this is where he's talking to his friend about this book series that he's reading. Skip to page 12. This is his friend trying to hit on Toka. Skip to page 19. This is I think this is when he runs into Rise, and he got a date with her. Yeah, okay, yeah. So this is how he got, they ran into each other. So the shopkeeps, if you didn't notice, they know what she is, but they don't say anything. Oh, what's up, Adenima? I have the I don't want to bring up my Streamlabs OBS because it'll be this image multiple times. So the chat is on my TV way over there. Hold on, I can bring it up on my phone real quick. That'll work. That way I can read whatever is posted. You said, oh yeah, no problem. I actually had my laptop up and I had 3 streams open at the same time. So I had yours, I had Floss, and I had Bizarro Mics at the same time. The other night I had Nathan Monster, Ty Ty Vega 206, and Tasty Steve. And so, but I had that different. I had that on my phone, my PlayStation 4, and my Fire Stick, which is what I have on my right now. My Fire Stick is running Twitch right now, just so I can see how my layout looks. So actually, I'm gonna bring this up. The last week when I did this, somebody gave me a suggestion to have a list of the titles that I'm discussing. So I did that. I made a list. You see that in the corner up there. How's that look to you? You doing like 4 different things at once. So yeah, right now I'm just doing the preview of Tokyo Ghoul because I messed up. I forgot to do this earlier, so I'm doing it now. Going back and looking at how our what is this? It's called a not a hapless hero. And boom, she bit me. Yes, because you're dinner. Hold on, let me get back to the maniacal laugh real quick. I'm gonna try to pull that off. 31? No, 32. Wait, nope, sorry. 33. There we go. Oh, she didn't laugh. Gas. My sultry, maniacal voice. Oh, no, bad. Oh, Kaneki, excite me. How's that sound? And then, boom, she runs, he runs. She gives chase. And, hey, look, some girders fall on both of them. And then, like I mentioned earlier, surgery happens. He wakes up. He's now part ghoul. Boom. Preview over. All right. So those are our first two titles. So that's Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Tokyo Ghoul. Our next title for the week of May 4th, 2020 is One Punch Man. All right, so let's get into it. Life gets pretty boring when you can beat the snot out of any villain with just one punch. So, One Punch Man again follows the life of Saitama and his journey to become a hero, his plight of becoming the greatest hero, and then his journey to live with this plight of being just too strong. All right, so actually was having a discussion with somebody about this, which is actually why it came to my mind. So why this is one of the other titles I picked. Because there was a reveal in the story about how he became so strong, and this person didn't believe that was how he became strong, and so we had to reiterate it. Like, no, that's the whole premise of One Punch Man. The reason why he is so strong is because he just stuck to one single workout regimen for years until something happened in his body that he became the ultimate specimen life form. Basically, became Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry, Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's go ahead and get that preview hit. All right. ONE. One punch. The stories, characters, and incidents mentioned in this publication are entirely fiction. I don't know. I think I could become as strong as Saitama from doing his workout if I stuck to it. Honestly. Get super serious. Hold on. Gotta get this right. One punch! 3, 2, let's go, circle. Alright, this is a Virus Man, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, this is not working really well. Hold on, let's do this. Oh, that doesn't turn fast enough. Ooh, zoom in. 8, 9. I am Virus Man. So, man, One Punch Man is just so funny. So what I did was I put my titles today in order of the level of comedic and emotional attachment to them. So I put One Punch Man in the middle to kind of break up the this transition between Tokyo Ghoul, Demon Slayer. Then I give you One Punch Man because One Punch Man still has the action, all the fighting, but it's a lot more lighthearted. Even with some of the things that happen in the story later on down the road, it's still pretty light. And again, we follow our main character Saitama. He hooks up with Genos, Cyborg, and hold on. Her teacher says school child. go back a page. Hold on. Oh, her shirt says school child. That takes me back to when I was discussing Hero I Quit a long time ago. His shirt says 0 and he is 0. Someone who's a hero for fun. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Saitama is being a hero part time. He's just doing it. Well, in the society, there is currently a basis for being a hero full time and getting paid for it, getting recognition, having fan clubs. Nobody knows who he is. He's just saving the world left and right, and they don't even know it. Man, it's the best. What kind of a ridiculous backstory is that? Oh, sorry. I am Vaccine Man. I thought it was a virus, but it's Vaccine Man. He's here to cleanse the planet of these living organisms called humans that are disease causing germs killing it. Then he gets super buff. And then Saitama finishes it. One punch. So that's he's like, oh no, I finished it in one punch again. The bane of his existence is that he is too strong for his own good. All right, so after Ghoul, I'm tripping. After One Punch Man, the next title that we recommended for the week of May 4th, 2020 is Kaguya-sama, Love is War. So, two high school geniuses scheme to get the other to confess their love first. That's really the premise of the show, is they both like each other, but nobody wants to be the first one to ask the other one out because they see that as a sign of weakness, and they see that as you are the loser because you asked me out. So then comes all the issues that run into because they are both inexperienced in life. The only thing they're good at is studying and business and all kinds of things, but social interaction on the level of relationships, not so much. So here we go, delving into here we go. So here is the backstory. Everyone believes that falling in love for someone, confessing your love, and becoming a couple is the most wonderful thing in the world. But they're wrong. In every couple, there is an imbalance of power. The exploiter and the exploited. The giver and the taker. The winner and the loser. If you want to maintain your dominance, you must not become the loser. Love is war. The one who confesses their love first loses. I will make you invite me to a movie. That's the plot. So here's our campaigns. First we have I will make you invite me to a movie. Then we have I will make you play Old Maid. I don't know Kaguya all that well. Miyuki wants to figure out the answer. Kaguya wants it. Miyuki wants to hide his ignorance. Chika wants to go somewhere. Kaguya wants to be figured out. And Kaguya wants to walk. The student council wants to play a prank. So those are that's all in book 1. 10 campaigns, 10 chapters, all covering this story of love and two people who are perfect for each other, but again, nobody wants to be the loser between the two. If I'm not mistaken, Miyuki Shirogane is the top student academically, and then Kaguya Shinomiya is the top student and pretty much everything else. She demonstrates brilliance across the visual, musical, and martial arts. True Junius perfectly describes Kaguya Shinomiya, and then again Miyuki Shirogane he got to where he is in the school based on the fact that he is very good at taking tests, studying and remembering what he's read. Basically, that's really what it comes down to. Um, so these two again have been actually when they first met, which I think is kind of going over here. They kind of were just student council contacts. So they just met each other through student council, but they've been with each other for so long that they started to develop feelings for each other. But again, the first one to confess their feelings is the loser. Best girl, I don't care what anyone says, Chika Fujiwara. If you don't love her, you don't got no eyes. If you do have eyes, you don't have no ears. If you do have ears, you have no soul. No. Man, Chika Fujiwara. I would suggest this one's kind of hard. I would say reading or watching is good either way it goes. Especially because if you watch, you get to see the dance routine that she has in episode 3. Chika Fujiwara, that is. She's basically, again, their whole goal is to try to get the other one to be the one to confess their feelings for the other. And Chika Fujiwara sees it, and she's trying to play devil's advocate to get them together. But the way Kaguya's brain works, she thinks that she's a love rival. It's a pretty funny story. Next title we recommend for the week, the last title that we recommended for the week of May 4th, 2020 is, let's get to it. That is Komi-san Can't Communicate. So, the journey to 100 friends begins with a single conversation. So, the main character, Komi-san, wants to make friends, but the problem is she does not talk. She ends up meeting Tadano, who I believe is, I guess, okay, so maybe, does his name mean timid Tadano, or is it, I could have sworn it meant like average person or something like that, but I could be wrong. It was like Tadano no Hito, or Tadano Hito or something like that, or Hito Tadano or something like that. But yeah, Komi-san, super cute. You fall in love with her instantly. Whenever her interest is piqued, she becomes like this little cat. It's hilarious. So yeah, again, so this is what I was going over when I was watching, when I did the recommendation. So, communication disorders. Everyone's name in this series is some kind of communication, either disorder or trope. Like the girl next door trope, her name is like the Japanese play on, like a pun on that word, that meaning. So here it is. Tadano is ordinary. Najima Osana is sociable. This is our gender fluid character, Najimi. Najimi Osana is hilarious. The interaction between Tadano and Najimi is hilarious. Naruse is a narcissist. Yamai is aggressive. Is Katai hardcore. Naka is immature. Isn't Naka? Isn't that like a whatever or something? I don't know. He told me Tadano isn't ordinary, so that's Tadano's little sister. And Shosuke doesn't need to communicate, so he's the reverse of Komi. People know what he needs or wants without him having to speak, so he just doesn't speak because of it. The dynamic between him and Tadano's little sister is hilarious, because she likes to like be like a ventriloquist, like throw her voice pretending to be him and saying stuff and saying things he's not thinking. It's a hilarious dynamic between those two. Then there's Netsuno is enthusiastic. Wait, hold on, I can't see that. Agari gets nervous. Otori is easygoing. You'll love Otori too. Like, oh my god, like all the characters in here, their tropes are so perfect. They're so well written. I don't know how you couldn't like this series. It's so good. Oh yeah, and then Komi-san, like I said, her thing is she wants to have friends. So Tadano is able to um become kind of the bridge between Komi-san and the rest of the class. Uh, and it helps her to come out of her shell a little bit. As she's this, she starts to have some mild breakthroughs and everything. Um, so here you go. So here we go. Oh, Hito, that's what his name is. Hito, and Hito is Japanese for person. So like I said, I thought it was like he was just average or something like that. But it says it's timid. All right, so here we go. So Itan Private High School is an elite prep school. And it says, and here we go. Tanano's inner thoughts. I can't believe I got in. I've always been totally normal. So how did this happen? But I shouldn't get too ambitious. My main goal is to blend in and avoid making waves. That's good enough. That's all I want. I just want to be right in the middle. Um, so then the unthinkable happens. He runs into the Madonna. Oh yes, also the thing. Komi-san is the Madonna of the school. So she's the beauty. She's good on. She's pretty good with her test. She's just the best all around, right? But the thing is, because of her appearance, a lot of people are put off or standoffish. But what's really going on is Komi is just extremely nervous. And the first person to realize it is the guy sitting next to her. So this is the part where everyone's supposed to stand up and introduce themselves, but Komi can't. So she goes up to the board and she writes her name is Shoko Komi. the Oh wait, this is okay. That's it. That's the last one. Oh yeah, he was trying to give her. Man, Komi-san can't communicate. It's such a cute tale. Uh, I recommend it strongly. I actually haven't seen that anime. It's actually the only anime on this list that I recommended that I haven't seen. I've read it, the series, but I haven't seen the anime. I really would like to see the anime and see how it's going. I don't know if it's with Funimation. I may have to kind of do some searching with Viz Media and find out who's producing it, so I can try to find a way to watch it. But there you have it. Those are your 5 titles for the week of April. Sorry, I keep saying April, May 4th, 2020, and this is that pretty much marks the end of this episode of the manga review. Uh, Before I sign off, was there any questions that we had? Just kind of recapping our 5 titles again were Tokyo Ghoul, Demon Slayer, One Punch Man, Kaguya-sama Love is War, and Komi-san Can't Communicate. Of all these titles, they're all great, but they're all again on different levels of uh, reading, right? So it's we kind of what mood are you in, right? If you're into like the really dark tales, you want to look at Tokyo Ghoul or Demon Slayer. If you want something with action but still a little bit of comedy, still like a little bit of without not so much heart behind it, but just jokes. Then you can go One Punch Man. For jokes without as much action, then you want to look at Kaguya-sama Love is War. But for a great slice of life tale that's just kind of just really heartwarming, but just really funny at the same time because of all the character dynamics, you want to do Komi-san Can't Communicate. Um, So as I have no questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed this stream, this episode of the manga review episode. I believe this is episode 8. And look forward to what's coming down the line. If you want to stick around, I'm probably gonna start streaming one of my mobile games in a minute. So with that, signing off. Remember, as always, stay salty.